Hey guys, Topple24 back in another video. So I'm going to be showing you how to complete the Corrupted Gauntlet. So let's jump on into the Corrupted Gauntlet. So pretty much I'm going to go room by room and I'm going to try to get as much loot as I can. I'm using the RuneLite plugin, the Gauntlet, over to my top left. Pretty much what I did is I preset everything to 7 crystal ore, 7 bark, and 7 linum terrenium. That is for tier 2 armor. Tier 2 armor is the only armor that you're going to need. You're not going to need tier 3, don't get tier 1 because it's too low of a level. So I'm moving to my next room, going for my corrupted ore now, and I'm not going to get my fish right now. I try to focus on one thing at a time. So right now I'm just trying to get the materials, and then I'll move on to fish after that, as well as getting my weapon frame. A weapon frame is really, really important. You want to get that from lower tier monsters, aka the rats or the bats or something like that. And that rhyme was pretty funny. And these are mid-tier monsters. Don't fight those guys yet, just because you don't really have anything. So this is where I'm going to try to get my weapon frame. See if I can get it from them. There's my 3rd Grimroot. I prefer to get 3 Grimroot. That makes 3 potions, or your Agnolio potions. There you go. Now I got, so this is your weapon frame. That'll allow you to create a weapon. Oh, another Corrupted Teleport Seed. That's awesome. That'll allow us to teleport across the map when we get stuck or anything like that. Might as well kill this little spider. Biggest thing about running around is you try not to kill too many of these guys because they do waste your time and they don't really give you that many shards. So let's pick up a linum terrenium here. We need 4 more, so I'm just going to get 1 from here and then move my way onward. The difference between the Corrupted Gauntlet and the regular Gauntlet is that you have a lot less time. As you saw, you only had 7 minutes and 30 seconds compared to 10 minutes with the regular Gauntlet, as well as everything is much more difficult. As you see, these little rats level 34 beating the crap out of me. So and then we have our friend roots. Now I'm just going to scope out the next area. If it has friend roots, I'm going to pop my head in there and get some. Might as well. I'm going to drop my pickaxe because I don't need it anymore, and because I want the friend roots, I'm also going to drop my pistol mortar just so I can fill up my inventory. Then I'm also going to step aside and use my Corrupted Teleport Seed. You definitely don't want to waste time running around the map trying to get back because it's just not worth it. You definitely want to be able to utilize everything that you have and not waste any time, because at the end of the day, time is money. And you will not be able to create everything if you are trying to run around and get back to the very beginning. So as you can see, I created my Corrupted Bow. Now it's attuned. That's exactly what you want for your demi-bosses, which are your dragon, your little beast, and the polar bear, as well as your mid-tier guys. So this is the Corrupted Dragon. You will get the orb from it, so you can have a perfected staff from it. So you always want to be moving and doing stuff as you're moving towards it. So I'm going to move everything around. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go kill these guys probably after I check this room over here. The reason why I want to check that room is just in case there's another demi-boss that I can go kill, and therefore I'd be done looking for my demi-bosses. So after I'm done killing this demi-boss, I'm going to start running over here because I can't, it's hard to pick up that stuff. Oh, cool, so there's nothing in there that I really care about other than the mid-tier monsters. So I'll pick all this stuff up. And because these guys are closer, I'm actually going to run this way. These guys are great for corrupted shards, and that's exactly what you need. It's the building blocks for everything. I can ignore that Grimroot, and I'm going to safe spot this guy. The biggest thing that you need to remember is for your demi-bosses, they're located in these sections. 3 here, 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. Pretty much in the middle. So don't forget that, or you're going to be lost and you're not going to be able to actually get to the Hunlef because you need 2 perfected weapons. If you don't have 2 perfected weapons, it does take a little bit of skill. I've been able to do it just because I've have over 100 plus kills, and it's not that shabby. So now I'm just working around. I got my last friend roots right here, and now I'm going to work towards my fish now. I'm going to drop my corrupted axe just so I have my inventory more empty so I can hold more fish. That's the biggest thing too, is make sure your inventory is empty at all times if you can while you're looting. Obviously it's going to fill up once you get other things, but if it gets full and you're just running around with a crap ton of stuff, one, that adds weight, so you're going to run out of that run energy, therefore you can make Agnolio potions and you have to drink that, as well as the fact that you won't be able to get any more supplies, which is degrading to what you're trying to do. So the only thing that we're going to need now is possibly some more shards, a little bit of more fish, and then 1 more demi-boss. So I'm working my way north now, just so I can check out, these areas right here. And there's our other demi-boss. Because I was a little dumb and I didn't actually open the spot in this area right here, and I was in the doorway, he was automatically going to attack me, and I shouldn't have stepped there. So that's the biggest thing you have to watch out for, is as you're rounding corners or something like that with the Corrupted Dark Beast as well as the Dragon, they will automatically shoot at you and, you know, do a schwack you for a big hit, you know, up to, I think, like a 35 or something like that. I've been schwacked pretty hard. So this is my second demi-boss now, so I'll have a perfected bow. So I'll pick up the bowstring. I also got another teleport seed, so that's fantastic, so I don't need to waste time running around. I only need one weapon frame because I already have my bow. I'm going to keep running around though. I just want to get these mid-tier monsters if I can. If not, then it's fine. I'm just going to go back to the beginning and make all of my stuff. Yep. I'm going to get my fish, actually just 4 more, and I should be good to go. As you can see, all of my boxes are now empty once I get my last fish. And while I'm at it too, I'm just going to drop everything, in unimportant things. Going back to the beginning, I'm going to cook all my fish. I'm going to drop off my fish so I can pick up all my materials, build on my armor, make my vials. Then I'm going to put my vials with my grim roots. Then I'm going to pick up some crushed crystal shards, crystal dust, aka I need to actually, pick up my pestle and mortar. So if you ever forget anything or you drop something on the ground, it's right there, tool storage. Very, very awesome. When I first started out, I had no idea if I dropped something, I was not able to come pick it back up, and it's right there, so it's perfect. So I'm going to pick up all my materials now. I'm going to make all my armor, all my gear, and then I should be good to go fight the Hunlef. So tier 2 armor, there we go. So it's just the purple. Pick up all the rest of my stuff. There we go. Make my perfected bow and my perfected staff. Make my vials for my grim leaves. And then I actually need more crystal corrupted shards. But in the meantime, actually, I'm going to pick up all this stuff just so I don't waste any other time, because I'm running out of time, actually. Pick up all my paddlefish. Go. I'm going to go kill those rats, actually, so that I can get the rest of my shards that I need. There we go. I got a crap ton of paddlefish, so that's awesome. I should have enough time to kill these guys now. There we go. I just need 20 shards. And pretty much I'm just turning in these into crystal dust so I can make that. So there you go. And perfect timing. There we go. Oh, shoot. So little mistakes like that aren't the end of the world. Always pray, protect from missiles, drop anything that's unimportant, and, you know, pretty much the biggest thing about the Corrupted Gauntlet is try not to freak out. Make sure that you pray every single time it changes. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this video, you should have already been pretty good with the regular Gauntlet. So you know the different things, you know, obviously when it shakes, it changes between attacking with magic and then attacking with ranged. And then obviously over its head, you'll see every so often it will change itself. And then as well as it will send in little tornadoes that if you stand in place will clobber the crap out of you. So while I'm, you know, being attacked by the tornadoes, I always move around just so I don't get clobbered by them. As well as obviously on the ground right there, you also have the I don't know, I call it lava, and if you forget to pray, as you saw, I got the crap beat out of me right there. If you stand there constantly, it'll do damage to you. So the biggest thing about this is just not freaking out. As you see, I made a couple mistakes, but it's not the end of the world. Make sure you just, you know, at the end of the day, end up eating up every single time. One, you're super low on health, or, you know, the tornadoes come in. That's what I do every single time, is, you know, I make a mistake, but I recover by eating up with the tornadoes. Not the end of the world. Because if you start misclicking and then you start freaking out, that's when you start dying, and then you run into the floor is lava area, and, you know, it all falls apart. So, you know, it's understandable. It took me about 30 or 40 times to actually finally get the Corrupted Gauntlet down, and it was the greatest moment of my life. So that's what I'm trying to hopefully help out, is that, you know, it's not the end of the world if you mess up. Just try to recover. That's the biggest thing. It's just like with any monster, is if you can recover, change your prayer, you should be pretty good. So pretty much the rest of the video, and then it's just me killing the Corrupted Gauntlet. The purple attack right there, as you can see, he disables your prayer, and then you pretty much just have to turn it back on, just like, you know, any other monster. So it's really not that hard. If anything, the only issue though is if he sends that in and disables your prayers and he shakes, you forget what he sent in. Obviously it's going to be magic what he sent in, so he changed to range. because that's the only way you can disable your prayers. When he pounds the earth, that's him pretty much just calling in his tornadoes. There's a lot of thinking while you're going on into this fight. So another thing too is pretty much I try to do at least twice a week or so. I stream live just the Corrupted Gauntlet kills. I have never gotten the enhanced crystal weapon seed, which is currently almost 200 mil. That's the reason why I've been making so many videos about it, because it is just going insane through the roof right now. It's totally worth it. With next coming, I mean, it's going to be through the roof. I mean, why wouldn't it be? I mean, being able to make a high level bow when the monster is exactly, you know, she is not very good against the bow is going to be awesome. So, as well as the fact that you know, everybody's been increasing the price of our model crossbows, so all the bows are going to slowly go up, and I knew that was going to happen once Next was, you know, started being talked about. So this is where, you know, it kind of gets to the nitty-gritty, where prayer is going to be the most important thing. Your bonuses down here is not going to be as important as praying against it, though. If you start running out of prayer potions like I have, you can just turn that sucker off while you're running around, because you definitely don't want to waste any unnecessary prayer. So that's where sometimes I will just, you know, I'll just suck it up and take a longer kill. You know, as long as you have enough food at the bottom, you know, if necessary, you know, you can always turn that back on, or turn it on right before every, you know, shot like this, you know, like kind of like splashing it if you can. But I'm saying is towards the end, you know, if you're running out of food, just focus on your prayer swaps. Try not to, you know, shoot and run like I currently am right here, because that's what actually will get you killed. Is you won't be able to, you know, change in time, and then you start freaking out, and it's just a bunch of clicking over time. But that's like with any boss, just like the Nightmare, you're constantly clicking in, you know, making sure whatever they're praying is, you know, not affecting what is happening to you. So I really hope this video helped, and hopefully in the next couple minutes or so, or seconds, I'll stop splashing and I'll actually get this kill. Sending in more tornadoes. Let me just step away. He just changed on me. I'm just going to eat up because I don't want to end up dying right here. So we're looking pretty good. Oh, this is my favorite spot right here. Make sure you have a little corner off the wall if you can, because that'll allow you to be able to just run around the Hunlef. If you have them right across the wall, you can't actually run around them. But just like that, that's how you kill the Hunlef. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and that was my kill number 130, so that was perfect. And let's just see the rewards. Awesome. Well, once again, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching.